What's up, everybody? What's happening? What's going on? Man, wanted to talk about this right fast because already um we got people making all different types of assumptions and thinking all different types of stuff in all different types of ways. It's pretty wild. Let's see. Make sure that this connection is working. If the connection is not working, I don't know. Let's see. Let me make sure. Look like it's working. I think it is. Anyway, so hold on. Let me let this. Might be showing from somewhere else. You know how this stuff goes. Anyway, um, if you could see me live, hold on. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. All right. Yep. There we go. Let me hit that. There you go. Let's put it from a different spot. I got you. All right. Okay. So, what up, Callie? Um, Let me just go ahead and just start that. Yeah, I did that. I knew what I did. The mistake that I did when I was looking at the wrong screen. But anyway, let me just go here and just say this right fast. I'm not going to be too long on this little video. I just want to just touch on some things. Um, it never fails when there's a PlayStation event. Never fails. It never fails. He said, "Hey, you haven't seen me in a long time." Oh, you talking about Legends? Oh yeah. What's up, Legends? Um, it never fails. It never fails. Every time that there is a bigger Sony event, we always have somebody, or I should say, multiple Xbox gamers that lose their shit every time because of the fact of they're always paranoid, always paranoid, always paranoid. I, I mean, at this point, you would think that people would get it, but they don't. Still, today, they don't get it. Like, we know how Sony operates. Well, okay, no. This I'm talking about events. State of Play is different than this PlayStation event. I will talk about the PlayStation event on next podcast here in a little bit on the Xbox 448's channel. But I and let you guys know what I think about it. I mean, you can also kind of look at see what I posted on Twitter. But this isn't about that. I'll talk about that on the show here a little bit later on. This video was about like Xbox gamers always losing it every damn time when there's some games that's being shown, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, what's happening here? Xbox, you should have known that this game. Why you got all this money? You have all of this resources. Why you don't put this game out? Why Sony had to get it and keep it exclusive? Then come to find out that the damn game has been a timed exclusive the whole time. We know how Sony operates. This isn't anything new. There's people still today, even because Final Fantasy VII Remake is not on Xbox yet, trying to still say, "Oh well, that's the reason why it's not." All you had to do is read the Apple and Epic case, and then see the whole situation of how that deal was made. Now, could there be a situation between the time that when this game will be finally announced from Xbox with Final Fantasy VII Remake? Absolutely. Sony could just go ahead and just say, look, we want to give the bag and keep it. But that's not seeming to be happening right now. Now, if it happens, it happens. But still going to be a game that's going to be coming on PlayStation, on Xbox and PC here at a later date. And then lo and behold, the event shows at the very beginning Knights of the Old Republic remake. And and you just have to look at their wording. That's all you have to do. Just look at the wording. And then on top of that, they did a whole slew of games that were multi-plat. Then they talked about the games that was going to be exclusive on PlayStation 5 that you can't get anywhere else. And what the hell people do? Lose their shit anyway. Not paying attention to anything that the wording is, the first thing that they say, I can't believe it. Why is Xbox doing this? Why are they slipping? Why are they doing this? Oh my God, relax. I mean, listen, some of these people I see them, they've been in the game way longer than I have. This is just what Sony does. Their marketing is not going to say it's a multi-plat. their stuff is always going to be slated to say on PlayStation 5, on PlayStation this, and you have to read the fine print or read the wording or listen to what they say to make sure that the game is actually a multiplat or a timed exclusive. It's just that simple. I mean, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Elite. I'm not the biggest fan of the timed exclusivity situation either, but it's a strategy that Sony uses and it works well for them. And this is another thing too, is that I think a lot of people don't really comprehend about this. Listen, there is a huge difference already in the first year of the new consoles with Xbox and PlayStation. There's already a significant difference. And this difference is that all of these games would have been on PlayStation only. Every last one of them. Last gen, Xbox would have missed out on all of them, from Project Eve to on down to just to KOTOR. Xbox wouldn't get a chance to get their hands on anything, because that's where the state of Xbox was last gen. What a lot of these Sony situations, or the fact that their wording would be so convincing that people wouldn't see these games coming over to the Xbox until way later, and then nobody would talk about it. Those games would just drop out of nowhere, just kind of like how Nier Automata and Hellblade did. Nobody was talking about it. I was saying, look, these games are going to be coming to Xbox. I said that a ways ago, right? I got laughed out of podcasts. I got laughed out of DMs. I got laughed at everywhere. Like, you an idiot. I said, okay, all right, cool. And now look, so people, relax. It is not that serious. What was going on? Cali Rex, you said Slow-Mo shared a tweet from Shinobi sharing info that says PlayStation is saying they are publishing the KOTOR remake. If you want me to show the yeah, I seen Slow-Mo post that, and then Slow-Mo took it away. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, so now Cali, I think, I mean, you're newer to the game, brother. So let me educate you right fast. Did not Xbox publish for Rise of the Tomb Raider? And what happened with Rise of the Tomb Raider? Thank you. All right, so that doesn't really matter. I mean, and then also you look at the situation like with games like, now, will a game like Shenmue 3 come to the Xbox? I have no idea. It's already on PC, but they had that deal where it had to go through Epic, and now I just seen that it's on Steam, and so it could eventually move over to Xbox. But the game is awful. I hate that fact that they brought that man up there to e-beg the public, and then that game just turned out to be the way it is, because Shenmue 3 is not a good game. And if you listen to me, you know I don't like to just call games bad, but that game is awful. But this is the thing here, right? This is Disney, right? Disney's gonna get that bag, man. This is Knights of the Old Republic. We've been hearing about this game being in the works for a while now. And then ever since when we started hearing it, we was hearing it on other podcasts, everywhere else, right? And where it came from, and then we found out that the actual studio was this studio that was going to be working on this, that was going to be filling in some big shoes. But they're already doing this, so Sony looked at it and was like, hey, look, we've never, because I don't ever recall Knights of the Old Republic ever being on PlayStation. I don't. But if I'm wrong, please somebody let me know. But I don't recall it ever being on PlayStation. And so this is one of those games, just like Alan Wake, that's never been on PlayStation, to set the bar. Like, oh, look at this, we're getting these Xbox games, we're getting these old Xbox games, and we're going to have them on here for our PlayStation community, right? And then eventually what's going to happen is that these games are going to go back to the Xbox. I mean, everybody knows that the Alan Wake remake or remaster, it's not a remake, it's a remaster. It's going to be, is it remaster? I don't know. I get so confused about remaster, remakes, director's cut. It's all confusing to me now. But it's going to be coming to Xbox. We already know that. But if you read the wording on the video, on the trailer, it made it just seem like it was only going to be on PlayStation. PlayStation is not going to give anything up to let anybody find out about anything. You just got to go do the research. And the gaming media is not going to drill them like they drilled Xbox about the whole situation with Rise of the Tomb Raider, which, again, published the game, helped publish the game because the game wasn't going to be made because they didn't have the money and Xbox fitted the bill. So this is no different. So if Sony paid the bill, then what Sony is going to do, what Sony has done, is going to make it a timed exclusive. Now, the only games that I know right now that is going to be exclusive from all the stuff that we've been seeing that's going in the future, and that is Final Fantasy 16. That's still yet to be determined because Forsaken is supposed to be under a 2-year exclusivity, and then so the same thing could happen with Final Fantasy 16. But that's the only game that I know that seems to be the exclusive that's made from another publisher. That's it, right? So what's going on, FC? I'm trying to read what you said. Sony has ties with Marvel and Disney. Oh, absolutely, yeah, because of Spider-Man. And you know what? That's the thing of it is with this is that, which is smart, is that Sony was like, look, we want to make more games. And so then they seen what the benefits of what Spider-Man has done with Insomniac. So the one Insomniac thing, and then that's another thing too, which I didn't want to really talk about it, but I guess I'll say it right now. The oh shit moment for me, and I think for everybody, was the whole Wolverine thing. I knew that was Wolverine that was right there that was sitting at the table. I said, oh, that's Logan. I said, oh, that's tight. That's going to be because there was rumors of Spider-Man 2 dropping, right? So I thought that was going to be Spider-Man 2 with, co-starring Logan, not knowing that it was going to be a Wolverine actual title. Now, if anything, that right there is I wouldn't say a gut punch because it's been so long since that old Wolverine game was on the Xbox. But that's just telling of what kind of deals that Disney and Marvel is working with. Disney, I'd say, and PlayStation is working with, or Sony and Insomniac. But the game looked like a Spider-Man game. So it looked like to me that it's all going to be in that whole template or whatever. Not saying that that's a bad thing or not, because I know that word template triggers PlayStation stance, but I'm saying that it looked just like it was going to be a Spider-Man game. So we'll see. That game doesn't look like it's going to come out anytime soon. And if it does, then I would worry if that game is going to be a shorter type of title. And come on, let's just get this out the way right now. Miles Morales was definitely DLC for Spider-Man. It's no question now. We already got it because they're already talking about dropping Spider-Man 2 just right after they just dropped and released Miles Morales. All right, it is what it is. It's cool. Miles Morales is a cool game. No knocking it, but I'm just saying that was definitely DLC for Spider-Man. They just sent it out to be a PlayStation 5, a launch title. That's not even. I don't even think that there was I don't think anybody can deny that now. There's still people that would. Well, you can play it for 20 hours. Still, it's DLC. But regardless, but that's the thing to me that where the problem is with Xbox gamers is that they get too impatient. They're way too damn impatient. They see something and they react right off the bat. And just relax. Let it all set back and chill. Let it happen. Because the one thing of the difference between PlayStation gamers and Xbox gamers is not going to go out here and revolt and find out the information and hit up and make the media make these moves to find out if these games are timed exclusive or not. They're just going to rant amongst themselves and just make the PlayStation community just laugh and say, see, look at this. Just one game. I mean, one damn game. One game. And that caused all of this uproar that I'm looking at and I'm seeing people trip out about. Like, again, relax. It's okay. And seeing Gran Turismo 7 looked good. Looked fantastic. It looked like they're definitely making some changes. Has a little Horizon vibe to it, where they got like this whole city and this whole area, and then they got this and then they got like this, I don't know, big fun park place, and then you could just go there. It looks like they're opening up and they're changing a little bit of their vibe, which is cool, which is needed for GT. But now Motorsport knows exactly what they what the competition is, and so listen. Xbox gamers just have to just look at this and say, look, this was a good show. Sony had to show something because Sony has been lacking in showing anything. And the games that they've had slated to come out aren't coming out this year. So this is going to be a down year for them overall. So they have to show something. And they showed some good stuff. But again, the stuff that they showed at the beginning of the show were all multi-plats. Everything else between Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 and a couple other games that they showed, no, those are PlayStation 5 and maybe PC titles. But those titles, except for I think really Xbox gamers wouldn't trip out too much about any of those games except for maybe Wolverine. That's the only game that I could actually think that that Xbox gamers would say, look, okay, this is the reason why I want a PlayStation 5. Unless, you already have a PlayStation 5 or you're already in that mind frame that you're going to get a PlayStation 5. But for the gamers out there that has that's diehard and their primary consoles are Xbox, Wolverine could be one of those games that you could wait and see if it's going to eventually come to PC, or catch a PlayStation 5 later on down the line a couple of years later. It's not like something that's major where you have to have a PlayStation 5 right now. And God of War, I remind you, is going to be on the PlayStation 4. So it really isn't that big of a deal overall. And not saying that, if you want a PlayStation 5, please go get one. But I'm just saying for Xbox gamers out there, I'm looking at what they showed, and a lot of those games are going to be coming to Xbox. Some of them will be coming later, but they will. So if people want to be patient, KOTOR is going to be coming to Xbox. Just plain and simple. People can take this clip, they can use it. If I'm wrong, you can light me up with it, make videos about it. But I'm not worried about it. I definitely think and know that Knights of the Old Republic remake is going to be coming to Xbox. It's just that simple. It's not even a joke to me. So that's basically pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to just touch on this and just make the point of just like, damn, relax. Why do we always people tagging Phil? Really? Come on, and all these games that's going to be coming out for Xbox in the next couple of years, and you guys are tagging Phil over Knights of the Old Republic remake? It's not a remaster. It's not. This game is going to be on your iPhone and on your Androids and iPhone. It's a mobile game. You tripping over that? Come on. What we doing? Yes, Cali Rex, you can make a meme out of it if I'm wrong. You could definitely, what up, PTK Blam? You could definitely make a meme out of it if I'm wrong. If Knights of the Old Republic and I'll say this too, if Final Fantasy VII Remake and Knights of the Old Republic do not come to Xbox, you can make a meme of it right now and do whatever you want to do with it. I am not going to trip out about it because, listen, if I'm wrong about it, I deserve to give fried for it. But if I'm right, I better get my praise. I gotta get my flowers. Probably I won't, but I don't get my flowers for anything these days. But the thing of it is, overall, guys, come on, man. Just relax. Xbox gamers, we got so much good stuff going on right now. It's been a really good time. People are loving the Series S. People are loving the Series X. PlayStation had to show something. And of course, we just thinking that PlayStation was just going to dissolve and just go away and shrink like a shrinky dink in the oven when it gets caught with heat. No, it's going to bring some fire. And that's what we expect. That's what you want. You want competition, and the fact that Sony. Now, this is the one thing that cracks me up though, is that Sony is also, for a lot of people that always talked about Halo, Gears, and Forza. There's a lot of games that we've seen tonight that is mimicking that Halo, Gears, and Forza because, man, we got GT, we got God of War, we got Spider-Man. And I mean, they didn't show Horizon Zero Dawn because I guess they would have said that's overkill. And how many damn times are we going to see Grand Theft Auto 5, right? Like, so relax. It's going to be all right. Xbox knows what they're doing. Not like last gen where they would do something and they would take 10 steps back. I feel that they got this, and PlayStation is just going to have to keep doing this and doing this and doing this because the further that we get along, the more that it's going to be it's already getting overwhelmed. This is the first summer that I can ever look at in a very long time and say, damn, I'm overwhelmed. I got so much to play. And there's still plenty of games that's going to be coming down the pike that's that we just get to play. It's a great time to be a gamer right now. It's a fantastic time. Nintendo's going to drop what they're going to drop here at the end of the year. The multiplats. Xbox is going to drop their stuff. PlayStation, they're going to drop stuff that's going to be coming to Xbox and going to be day one on Game Pass once their little deals is over. And let me just say this right off the bat. I know that there's going to be people that says, ew, but man, I am so hyped for Tokyo Ghostwire. What's it? Yeah, I think it's Tokyo Ghostwire, or is it Ghostwire Tokyo? So Tokyo Ghostwire, whatever the case, the name is. But I'm hyped for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I love that. I love that first person mode where you see where you see their hands and they're doing the act. Man, I am stoked. I might double up on that game. I might double up. I'm really hyped for that game. So, yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. Thank you, Curie. You know what, Curie? You're so good to me. You know what I'm saying? You're so good to me because you help me out so much. Because when I get country, you just like, no, I got to help him out. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. I am super hyped for that. So, all right, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and do that, man. Listen, go ahead and do that, man. And hit that notification bell. Do all that, man. I really do appreciate it. But as always, I'm about to get the hell out of here. Can I hit this other button? Oh man, I hit the wrong damn button. No, let me see. Let me hit it. Let me hit it. Let me get out of here. Right. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm right here. Got the right button. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'll see you on the next podcast on Xbox 448's channel here in, I'm going to say it's going to be either 6 or it's going to be 7. So here within the next 6 minutes or an hour and 6 minutes from now. Just it fluctuates. You never know. But anyway, guys, go ahead. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Appreciate all you guys stopping by at short notice. Just wanted to give my thoughts about like Xbox fans. Chill the hell out. Y'all are losing y'all's damn mind all the time for nothing. Everything has really been good for Xbox right now. I don't get why you see this and you tripping over an iPhone game. And on top of that, okay, it's a remake, so it's going to look better graphically. It might run a little bit smoother, but we got the damn game already. So I don't know. Anyway, Xbox gamers. Oh, Briggs, you ready to go outside? Okay, so my dog, he's ready to go outside. So I'm out. Peace. Woo. Now I got